We decide, like this thing right here. Maybe it's your career. Maybe it's becoming the best version of yourself. Maybe it is excelling in every good area of life, right? Whatever it is, you attach meaning to your life, to the things in your life. You do that. Nobody else. And so the first thing that you need in order to really break free from this procrastination mindset, this pigeon mindset. Hey there, it's Michael. Hope you're having a wonderful day here. And today in this video, I want to bring you a story about a pigeon. And I know it sounds random, but when you get the moral of this story, which I'm going to explain as well as the next steps to take, once you get the moral, it's going to help you break free from procrastination. It's going to help you move ahead in your life with more clarity, with more certainty, and it's going to help you in reaching your goals. All that is taught to you by a pigeon. And so with that said, let me dive into this story. And so yesterday, as I was on my way to work, I had to go up this staircase, right? And on the staircase there was, you guessed it, a pigeon, like halfway up. And so as I started climbing the stairs, this pigeon is like, ooh, human, I need to watch out. So what I did at some point was, it was sitting over here, and literally it hopped up literally one step. So it went like this. And of course, I'm still moving up, right? And so I take another step, and this pigeon again is like, ooh, scary human, I need to hop up one more step. And again, I'm moving my way up, I take another step, and this pigeon flies up once again, one step of the staircase to here. And this happened like 4 or 5 times. And at that point, it was like the pigeon is like, you know what, this isn't working, this is threatening to me. And the pigeon flew off to, I don't know, the opposite building, right? Whatever, right? But here's the thing. What that pigeon did was exactly the same as what most people do with their life. Literally. And so what that pigeon did was taking a immediate problem and just pushing it slightly into the future. By taking that one little hop, it's not solving anything, right? It's not doing anything to get away from the problem. And so that's what we do as people as well. The average person just takes a problem and either just ignores it, gets it out of their mind, or it's like, you know what, I should be getting in shape here, I should be exercising, but I really don't have the energy right now, and I take the problem and I put it into tomorrow, right? And then tomorrow comes, and what I do, oh yeah, you know what, I really don't have the time right now. And so I take the problem and I put it into the future. And it's literally no different than this pigeon just hopping from one step to the next, to the next, to the next. It is running away from problems instead of fixing it. And so in that regard, people are just like damn pigeons. Almost nobody is actively working on solving huge problems. Almost nobody. Most people just go through life basically just doing the same thing every day, coping, procrastinating, and just distracting themselves with video games, with Netflix, with some other things that make it so that they don't have to think about the reality of their life for a moment. But here's the thing. When you take a problem in your present day life and you push it into the future, you're not just doing that. When you procrastinate, when you have that pigeon mindset of, ooh, let me just get one step ahead of life, right? Of my problems. You're taking the problem, you're amplifying it, it gets bigger as you procrastinate, and then you push it into the future. But guess what? In my life, there have been so many times, and by the way, I'm not criticizing anyone here. I was guilty of this myself, right? I had to learn not to behave like a fucking pigeon. I had to learn to plan ahead for my future and to actually execute on doing the right things. And so it's not a critique, right? People are inherently lazy. It's one of the evolutionary traits still in our brain from prehistoric times. But that's a story for another day. But guess what? If you're just taking problems and pushing them into the future, if you're procrastinating, if you know what to do but you're not doing it, you are creating bigger fucking problems for yourself. And so the way to get out of that, right? Let's talk about that. The first thing you need in order to do that is to have a vision moving forward, right? If you don't know what you really want to get out of life, if you don't have any real goals, then what is the point, right? There are so many people who sometimes say to me like, oh yeah, it feels like life is meaningless. And then I'm asking, okay, what are your goals? And they're like, well, I don't really have any. Guess what? If you do not give meaning to life, life will be meaningless. It is meaningless by default. And we as people give meaning to life. We decide, like this thing right here. Maybe it's your career. Maybe it's becoming the best version of yourself. Maybe it is excelling in every good area of life, right? Whatever it is, you attach meaning to your life, to the things in your life. You do that. Nobody else. And so the first thing that you need in order to really break free from this procrastination mindset, this pigeon mindset, is to really know what you want and why you want it. And from there on, if you know, okay, I'm heading in this direction here, now you can rationalize, okay, if this is the finish line and I'm here, I need to bridge this gap like this. You can reverse engineer what you should be doing, right? And for that, one of the best things you can do is to go and look up who has already achieved what you want to achieve, right? When it comes to the mindset, when it comes to becoming the best self, becoming disciplined, becoming more productive, I have gone through that journey. But for example, when it comes to building a business, I don't know shit, right? So if you want to learn that, go and look up someone who has already done it, right? And follow in their footsteps. And so from there on, once you know where you're heading, where you are, and how you can bridge that gap, now it comes down to building up the discipline. And by the way, I'm leaving a video right in the top there on how to build ironclad discipline. These are the 5 steps that I took myself in order to go from absolute loser with no discipline to speak of, to being highly disciplined and to get to the point where when I say I'm gonna do this, I am gonna do X, Y, and Z. Then X, Y, and Z fucking get done. That's the transformation I've been through, and in that video above, I'm gonna share with you the process for doing that. But for now, take note of this, right? Procrastinating and just making today's problems tomorrow's problems, that amplifies it. And guess what? There are gonna come times in your life when that problem becomes so big because you procrastinated on it for so long that it's gonna hit you in the face like a brick wall. Those moments come from procrastination. And at that time, you will have to deal with it. You will have to level up. And thank God I've had those moments in my life. Because guess what? You learn tremendously from the moments when shit hits the fan. Those are the times that qualify you as a man, as a woman, to really reach that next level. Because you have been through shit. You have solved the problem, right? If you do that, you will grow tremendously. But even better than going through that shit is to fix problems, to become the better person before it's too late, right? To develop the discipline, to say, you know what? I am out of shape. I'm not gonna wait until I get some disease from being unhealthy, right? I am overweight. I'm gonna go to the gym today. And then when you say that, you're gonna go to the gym today, not tomorrow. Don't be that fucking pigeon, just hopping from one step to the next, just running away from your problems, running away from your issues, from the problems in your life, from the things you know you should be doing. Avoiding them is never actually gonna do anything positive in your life. It's only gonna make things worse. So if you're still watching this, you owe it to yourself to take action. So let me know in the comments below this video. Let me know what is something that you have been procrastinating on. First of all, let me know that. And then afterwards, your job for today. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, not next lifetime. Today is to go and take the first steps towards accomplishing that goal. And if it's something small, you will finish it today, period. Right? That's what it takes to really reach your next level in life, to reach your potential. You've got to know, okay, I don't like this, right? Your mind is going to be kicking and screaming when you do something new, when you do something that's uncomfortable, when you do something that's difficult, right? When it's something that's different than what you have been used to. When you do that, your mind is going to be like, oh no, don't want this. I don't want to do this. But guess what? You have the power within you already to say no. You put your foot down. You put the line in the sand, right? And you say, this gets done. No more of the pigeon mindset of taking problems and pushing them into the future. Because guess what? It is gonna catch up to you. So let me know in the comments below. What goals are you working towards? What have you been procrastinating on? And then after that, go and actually make that progress. You have the ability, you have the capability right now within you to do that. So go out there and actually do it.